Hello to all those who are watching my video, and this is the video for the student of class 11th biology, and the topic is red algae, and this is from the chapter 3 plant kingdom. Okay, so in the previous video I have covered the green algae and the brown algae. Now the red algae. Okay, this is the last class of the algae. So uh, begin with this, the characteristic features of red algae. Red algae means they look red. Okay, so red algae is because of the dominance of the red pigment. Okay, and the red pigment is phycoerythrin. It doesn't mean that they don't have chlorophyll. No, they have chlorophyll, but more are phycoerythrin. So this gives the red color to them. So they are marine, okay, found in the marine water, and both means in the marine water, in the ocean or in the sea, in the means top layer, you can say surface, as well as deep, very deep also they are found. Okay, means they are found in the great depth in ocean where very little light reaches. Okay, so they can live there as well. So their thallus is multicellular one, and some have complex body organization, and members like this porphyridium, this is unicellular, and porphyra is like having a sheet, so they occurs in the different form. Gelidium, you have to keep in mind the gelidium, which is a multicellular seaweed, and it is having the economic importance as well. You will just know in the next slide. Okay, their cell walls that contain cellulose, pactic compounds, and certain mucopolysaccharides. Okay, um, then pigments, as I told you, they have the chlorophyll. Okay, carotenes, xanthophyll, phycobilins, these pigments are found in them. And reserve food, if we say, so that is Floridian starch. This word only you have to keep in mind. Floridian starch is the reserve food. And if we say of reproduction, okay, if we say of reproduction, these are the examples. Okay, you can see here the pictures. Porphyra is there, and this Polysiphonia, this is also there. So if we talk of the reproduction, so vegetative also, asexual also, and the sexual reproduction also occurs. So vegetative reproduction is occurs by fragmentation usually, and asexual reproduction occurs by non-motile spores, and sexual reproduction occurs by non-motile gametes. So type of sexual reproduction is oogamous type. Okay, now you should be familiar with the words iso and oo. Okay, and male sex organ is called spermatogonium or antheridium. Okay, and the female sex organ is called as carpogonium. And after the fertilization, a new structure called carposporophyte, that is produced and which remains attached to the parent alga. And if we talk of the life cycle, so it has two or more phases, such as haplontic. Okay, haplontic is life cycle. Now, economic importance of red algae. So many members are used as food. Okay, porphyra, the most common, rhodymania, centrarella, these all are used as food. And uh, I was telling you again and again, agar. Agar is uh, widely used material, and used as a nutritive medium also in the laboratory, and this is obtained from the Gelidium and Gracilaria. Okay, more members are there, from there also it is extracted, but you have to keep in mind Gelidium and Gracilaria. Okay, and like Rhodymania, they are used as fodder for cattle. Okay, so many products are there which are obtained from them. Carrageenan, which is a phycocolloid, and this is obtained from the red algae like Chondrus and Gigartina, and this is used in preparation of emulsions for ice cream, chocolate, sauces, toothpaste, cosmetics, etc. Okay, so this is so many are there. Some are used, some products are also obtained from them, and which is used as glue in the paper industry as well as in the textile industry also. So these are the economic importance of the red alga.